Hey everyone, welcome back to MVP Rides. Today we're diving into something seriously special, something that blends pure rally DNA with next-generation engineering, the 2026 Ducati DesertX. Ducati has taken the success of the earlier DesertX and pushed it even further, creating a motorcycle that feels purpose-built for riders who want to go beyond the beaten path without sacrificing performance, technology, or style. This review is going to break down the design, performance, and the full riding experience in deep detail, so sit back, relax, and let's dig into what makes this machine one of the most exciting adventure bikes of 2026. The very first impression of the 2026 DesertX is its tough, rally-inspired presence. Ducati hasn't tried to tame the aggressive character of the bike, and that's what makes it so attractive. When you walk around it, you notice how everything is designed with purpose. The new LED headlamp system still carries that signature DesertX twin-pod look, but in 2026 it's been refined with sharper DRLs and a cleaner bezel, making it look even more futuristic and focused. The entire front fascia sits tall with a redesigned windscreen that's more aerodynamic but still wide enough to give proper protection on long highway runs. The body panels have been re-sculpted with more airflow channels to keep the bike cool during slow technical riding. Even though this is an adventure motorcycle, Ducati has given it the same level of aesthetic detail they give their sports machines. The fuel tank, which has now been expanded to hold a bit more capacity than the previous versions, has a sculpted edge design that blends seamlessly into the seat. The side fairings stay narrow, giving the rider excellent control while standing up off-road. And the signature white paint scheme with red Ducati accents really ties everything together. It looks premium, aggressive, and unmistakably Ducati. From the rear, the bike has a slimmer and more refined profile. The LED tail light is integrated into the body more cleanly than before, and the fender is now more compact, giving the whole bike a tighter, more performance-ready stance. The exhaust still carries a high-mounted enduro look, but its finish is more matte and rugged, clearly meant for off-road durability. Everything seems upgraded not just in design, but also in quality. Moving into performance, this is truly where the 2026 Ducati DesertX takes a huge leap forward. Ducati has kept the Testastretta 11 degrees engine at the core of the bike, but they've tuned it for better low-end torque and smoother mid-range power delivery. That means whether you're crawling over rocks, blasting across dirt trails, or overtaking cars on the highway, the throttle response feels natural, predictable, and strong. Riders familiar with the previous DesertX models will instantly feel the difference. There's more punch without the bike feeling intimidating. The power delivery is incredibly linear, which is something adventure riders really appreciate. Ducati has balanced it in a way that allows beginners to feel confident while experienced riders still get that satisfying surge of power when they twist the throttle. The gearbox has also been refined for smoother engagement, especially in first and second gear, making technical off-road riding much easier. The suspension setup is one of the biggest highlights this year. Ducati has re-engineered the fully adjustable KYB suspension to be more responsive while offering better absorption over harsh terrain. Whether you're hitting washboard roads, cruising through soft sand, or taking the bike over rocky climbs, the suspension feels planted, controlled, and comfortable. The long travel suspension is made for punishment, and it takes hits with confidence. Cornering on the road is another area where the 2026 DesertX shines. Despite its tall stance and off-road geometry, Ducati has tuned the bike to feel surprisingly agile and steady during aggressive cornering. The chassis balance is superb, giving riders the confidence to lean in on twisty mountain roads without worrying about instability. Add the lightweight steel trellis frame, and the whole bike becomes a perfect blend of road stability and off-road flexibility. Braking performance has also received upgrades. The twin front discs with Brembo calipers provide sharp, progressive braking force with excellent feel. Whether you need a soft touch on dirt or strong stopping power on road, the system adapts perfectly. Ducati's advanced cornering ABS makes the bike extremely safe to ride even in unpredictable conditions. On the rear, the braking feels more controlled and less jumpy, which is perfect for off-road riding where finesse is key. The electronics package is another major reason why the DesertX stands out in 2026. Ducati has packed in multiple riding modes including rally, enduro, sport, touring, urban, and wet. Each mode fine-tunes the throttle response, traction control, ABS sensitivity, and power output to match the terrain and riding style. Riders can even toggle off ABS on the rear wheel for full off-road capability. The traction control has been refined to intervene more smoothly, allowing the rear tire to slide predictably without feeling too restrictive. One of the coolest upgrades is the improved 6.5-inch TFT display. It's brighter, sharper, and more glove-friendly, and now comes with an improved split-screen mode that lets riders use navigation while still viewing important vehicle data. Ducati Connect is fully integrated, offering music, calls, and navigation straight from the display. Wireless smartphone connectivity is faster and more stable this year, and the new Bluetooth helmet mic integration makes communication much easier for touring riders. Now when we talk about the interior, or the rider's environment, because motorcycles don't have interiors, but the cockpit and the rider interface matter just as much, the DesertX has taken a big step in comfort and ergonomics. The seat has been redesigned with new foam density that makes long rides much more comfortable without sacrificing control. The seat height is still tall, which adventure riders appreciate, but Ducati now offers a factory lowering kit for shorter riders, improving accessibility. The handlebar position has been adjusted slightly to improve posture on long rides while still giving excellent leverage when standing. The footpeg placement is also optimized to provide a stronger connection between the rider and the bike while off-roading. Even the shape of the grips has been updated for longer distance comfort. The windscreen, although not large, provides a surprising amount of protection, redirecting air efficiently at highway speeds without creating turbulence around the helmet. Storage options have also been improved. Ducati now provides reinforced mounting points for panniers and soft bags, making this bike more practical for long adventure tours. With the optional rear fuel tank, riders can extend their range significantly, something long-distance explorers are going to love. The DesertX's riding experience is truly where the bike becomes unforgettable. Whether you're carving through mountain roads, traveling cross-country, or charging through off-road terrain, the bike adapts seamlessly. At cruising speeds, the ride is smooth and controlled, with the engine humming confidently beneath you. When you push harder, the bike responds with power and stability, giving you that thrilling Ducati feeling. Off-road, the DesertX feels light on its feet. It doesn't overwhelm the rider with weight, and the traction control system works beautifully to give the rear wheel just enough slip to keep momentum going. Sand, gravel, rocky paths, everything feels manageable, and the suspension cushions the rider with impressive smoothness. Even for those who aren't hardcore enduro riders, this bike makes off-roading feel easy and fun. On the highway, it holds speed effortlessly. Wind protection is good, vibration is minimal, and the engine feels relaxed even at high speeds. Touring riders will definitely appreciate the overall refinement Ducati has engineered into this model. By the time you finish riding the 2026 Ducati DesertX, you're left with a sense of confidence and capability. This is a machine that encourages you to go further, explore harder, and push beyond your comfort zone. It's built for riders who don't want to be limited by terrain or distance. Whether you're an adventure enthusiast, a touring rider, or someone who wants one bike that can do everything, the DesertX brings a unique blend of Ducati performance and rugged utility. The 2026 version is clearly the most advanced DesertX Ducati has ever made. The upgrades in engine tuning, electronics, suspension, and rider comfort all work together to create an adventure motorcycle that feels premium, powerful, and incredibly enjoyable to ride. It manages to deliver both the thrill of a powerful Ducati and the practicality of an adventure tourer. If you're looking for a motorcycle that can take you from city traffic to open highways and then deep into the wilderness without breaking a sweat, the 2026 DesertX should definitely be on your radar. Ducati has once again shown that they can take the adventure segment and elevate it with Italian performance, engineering, and style. And that wraps up the full in-depth review of the 2026 Ducati DesertX. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown and want more reviews, comparisons, and adventure bike content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching MVP Rides, and I'll see you in the next one.